Hey guys, this is Eve with Scrapbooking with me. How is everybody out there today? I have a couple of videos that I need to do. I want to do it's Thursday, so we got to do our art journal, our faith journal, I should say. It's an art journal and a faith journal, so this will be week number 4. So looking forward to this one. Okay, what I need to do first is I want to get rid of this little bit of ink that bled over from last week. So I'm going to do that with, I'm really going to do that with something. Hold on a second. Bag down. I'm going to do that with some gesso. See if we can kind of get rid of it. We don't, oh my, I think my gesso has locked up on me. There we go. Ooh. Note to self, make sure you put something between the gesso and the lid so that you don't glue your lid on. And I'm not going to worry about it being gone completely because I'm going to be covering a lot of this anyway, but I just didn't want it so bright orange because I'm not going to be doing this page in orange. We're going to be doing a lot of different techniques today, and I'm going to try to cut out as much of the repetition stuff as possible so that you won't get bored. I don't want my videos to be so long. I know that seems like the shorter the video, the better you like it, I think. So I'm going to try to do that. Okay, that is good. I don't have to have it complete. And now what we're going to do is I'm going to use some of this Tim Holtz tissue wrap. And I'm going to put this on there, and I really want to get that butterfly in there, so I'm going to, there we go, that looks like it's going to be about right, I believe. Yes. So I'm going to bring it down to about right there, and then just tear this off. I love his tissue wrap. Got it in some various, sorry about that noise, that was probably irritating to you. He's got it in some various sizes, not sizes, but various styles. So this one is, let's see what this one's called, in case you want to look for it. This one is called Melange. There's the name right there. And I'm pretty sure this one is still available. If not, I will put a link to a different one in the video below so that you can go check that one out. And I'm going to spread this out just because I don't want to get this Mod Podge and everything all over my desk. Now my butterfly is going to be split, and that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. So what we want to do is we're going to put some, this is Collage Podge. I love this. It is water resistant, glue sealer, and finisher. It's instant decoupage, and what this does is it not only glues things down to your paper, but you can put it over the top to be a finisher, and this will keep your pages from sticking together. You know how sometimes in your mixed media your pages stick together? This will definitely keep your pages from sticking together, so I like this stuff. And you can get it in a smaller bottle than that. That's the big one. But you can get the smaller one. I get the big one because I like to use it. And I have been really enjoying your videos for your faith journals. I love them. You guys keep it up. It's giving me inspiration. And I thank all of you for watching mine and commenting. That really helps a lot. It lets me know if I'm doing something that you like to watch or if you could care less about it, it lets me know. Because I want to put things up that you want to see. I don't want to put things up that you're not really interested in. And as you know, on Monday I did not do my planner video. I have fallen behind this week. I did not even get my planner video done. I didn't get my planner completed either. I've been so busy. Okay, and see my page is buckling a little bit, but I don't care. It's not going to matter. It'll flatten out when I put some heat to it, so it's not a big deal. But we do want to get this straight. As straight as possible. I don't care if it's a little off. So just put it down on one side and then just work in. And if it's a little wrinkled, I like that. I don't mind. And I'm going to use this just to get it sealed down pretty good. And then I am going to cut it right here. And I'm just going to use, I guess I'll just use my scissors. And again, I don't care if it's a little off, if it's a little wrinkled, if it's cut straight. That's okay. I'm not going to be too particular about that. See, this is a little crooked, but that's okay. I don't mind. I don't mind at all. Didn't get that sealed up really good there, so we'll put a little bit more under there. Now, I do want to put something between my sheets just because I don't want those sticking together. So all I'm going to do is take a page out of my I'll tell you what, I will take a paper towel, put that here so that I don't get my pages stuck together. I do not want that. But we're going to send this to the background anyway, so it's not going to matter that it's a little bit off, because we're going to put a little bit of Mod Podge on there, and so that we can push this back toward the back so that it won't be so bright and bold. And I know I should have put on at one side at a time so that it didn't dry on me so quickly, but that's no problem. Just add a little bit more. Just get you a good coat on there. Make sure all of my edges are glued down well. Oh, and I put up the video today. I had a lot of people ask. I put up the video today for our blog hop, not blog hop, our YouTube hop. And even though Christopher Allen had told me how to spell his name, I still spelt it incorrectly on the first one. His last name is A-L-N, just one L. And of course, silly me, put two L's, like I do for my family that have the last name Allen. And so you will notice that there's probably two videos up there. I started to delete the first one, but there was so many people that had already watched it and commented and things on it that I didn't want to delete that one. So you'll notice there's two videos up, and I apologize. They're both the same with the exception of the latest one has his name spelled correctly. And he told me not to worry about it, but you know, I wanted to get it right. I hated that so much that I did that. I had it right in the bottom in the comments and the information, but when I typed it in, for the artist, I just didn't do it right. That's me. Okay, and as I said, I'm not cutting this really straight, and that's okay. I don't mind, because you'll see I'm going to be doing a lot of different things to it anyway later on. That's what mixed media is all about. You don't have to be so particular. And that's good with me, because I can't do things straight anyway. Okay. So we have that down. Now we're going to put, I'm going to put another layer on top, just to make sure that it's sealed down well, and to also kind of push that writing to the back. And I know I could use Mod Podge for this, but I'm thinking I'm just going to use this and let it seal it at the same time. Mod Podge kind of makes my pages stick together, and I don't like that. And I am working in a mixed media journal, so the pages are a little thicker. So it does take the liquids well, so I don't have to worry about that so much. If you're not working in an art journal or a mixed media journal, then you could put a couple of pages together, 2 or 3 pages together, just whatever, if you wanted to put a little liquid on there. And just remember, if it does buckle on you just a little bit, when it starts drying, you can hit it with your heat tool, let it dry, hit it on front and back, and then when it gets good and dry, you can put a book, a heavy book or something on top, close it, and it will straighten it out, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, that seems like enough. So I'm going to hit that with the heat tool just because I'm impatient and I want it to dry. And I'm not going to make you watch that. I'm going to cut it out and I'll be right back. Okay, we are back. This is pretty well dry, but it still didn't push it as far back into the background as I had wanted, because it's still pretty bright. So what we're going to do is put a little gesso on it. And I'm going to shake my gesso up because it seems like it is it's a little bit thin on top. Okay, so we're just going to, I'm going to take a little bit out of the lid, and I'll need to clean my lid up. Remind me to clean my lid up so that it doesn't glue it to the bottle. Okay, I think this is going to be better. I don't know about you, but I love mixed media. I love being able to put paper and glue, and it reminds me of when I was a child and we was doing our paper dolls and gluing everything together. Gluing we would cut dresses out of magazines and put on our paper dolls, cut dolls out of magazine, or women. Back then there was very few dolls in magazines, but we would cut the women out of the magazines and then cut dresses and hats and things out and put them on top of there. Just paper dolls like they have now, but we made our own back then. And I'm telling how old I am, I guess. But that's okay. I'm thankful for every day. Okay, so that is better. I like that better. I'm getting a few little lumps in my brush, so. Alright. Remind me to wash that out. Right now, I'm just going to sit it on there. I will try to remember to wash that out before it's all said and done. Okay. Now, I do want some of that background to show. So what I'm going to do is I just have a baby wipe, and I'm just going to go through and tap the baby wipe on there and bring out a little bit of that background. It's still going to leave a lot of my gesso on there so that a lot of it's covered, but it's just going to give me, I especially want my butterfly to come out. There we go. I like that. So we're going to dry this. And I'm going to let you stay on this one just to show you that it doesn't take very long at all for this to dry. Maybe my heat tool will cooperate with me. This is the little Tim Holtz tool, and mine has a problem. It overheats and it makes all kinds of weird noises. I need to send it back, but I don't want to do without it, so I guess I'll order another one and then send it back. So how many of you are going to be with us for our blog hop? We've got some wonderful crafters, artists that are going to be on there. Christopher Allen from Britis Monroe will be there. May May from May May Made It will be one of our guests. Let's see, Emmy from, and I cannot pronounce, Hecta Nugal one, I think is, I'm sorry Emmy if I butchered that. I can't pronounce that, but we've got a lot of artists that's going to be on there, and there's some prizes. I told, even though we sponsored, we're giving away a large prize. We're giving away a basket full of Valentine goodies and crafty goodies. And I told the rest of them that this is an invitational hop. It is not anything that's basically sponsoring our store. So they could do what they wanted, and they didn't have to give anything away if they didn't want to. But some of them have already come to me and said they want to give some things away. So you better watch each channel, subscribe, and leave your comments, because you never know. Okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to use some of our Faber-Castell gelatos. And I'm going to put a little green over here. And remember, your gelatos can be put on with your fingers, with a brush. You can water them down. You know, lots of different things that you can do with your gelatos. You can mix, you could have, you know, I could have mixed them in with my gesso if I had wanted to. You can mix them with a lot of different things. But I didn't want to mix them in with my gesso because, and you can also spread them with a baby wipe. Sometimes I spread them with a baby wipe and I spread them too thin, so. Okay. And let's see, I think we have some purple, a light blue, and I think we have a dark blue down in here somewhere. I love gelatos. They're not expensive, and They work really, really well. So that is the blue. This is a little bit of purple. Put a little bit of the light blue. And I think we'll even put a little bit of, just a touch of yellow, not that bright yellow. Just a touch of yellow. And then we'll take our baby wipe. I think I'll get a clean one because I don't want green up there. And we'll start trying to mix these in. And if you can tell, this is supposedly going to be the sky and then the grass. So we're doing our paper in thirds. Basically that's what you want to do, and is put things on there in thirds. Your eye catches threes and odd numbers quicker than it does even numbers. So we just divided our page up by the third. And now we're going to okay, I'm going to dry that and then put a little more on. We need to dry that first because I am wiping away some of what I have already put down. And I don't want to do that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to use some stencils to put some, this is the Sheena Douglas Wildflowers. That's what this one's called. And I want to just put a few little wildflowers down here at the bottom. And I am just going to use my inks, my Tim Holtz inks, and my ink daubers. I'm not going to spray these, just simply because I don't want to wait for them to dry again. Or I don't want to dry them. I could dry them. It's not a biggie, but I just want to try this. So first we're going to try using this is called Walnut Stain. When you're using your stencils and using the ink, you need to just dab it. Don't wipe your stencils. Don't rub across them, because if they have the little bitty parts in them, then you're going to mess some of that up. Okay, let's see. Alright, that for the stems, and then we're going to use some Victorian Velvet for the flowers. And I may have to go a little bit darker. This one's kind of light. I don't know if it's going to show up or not. But I don't want them to be too dark. Just want them to be very, very light. Oh yeah, that turned out great. I like that. Just like the color I wanted. Now let's see, I think we'll put this one there. We'll go ahead and do the flower tops first. and then do the stems. There we go. And I think I'll put, let's see what this one is. And I didn't write down what this one was on it. I should have. I'm sorry. I will try to find what this one is and link it below. But this is a really cute one too. It's a little bit taller, so I'm going to put probably just part of it on here. And I think I'm going to use a little bit of crushed olive on this one. Let's see. Let me get another dauber. That's for my crushed olive. We'll put just a little brown in the center just for that stem. So there we go. Isn't that cute? I love that. And I think over here we'll put this flower, and I think I want to make it purple. Ooh, that's going to be bright. I may need to lighten that one up a little bit. This one is called Wilted Violet. Let's see. I think I'm going to lighten that up just a tad because it's going to overpower everything, and I don't want that to happen. And then our brown on the stem. So see, there is more ways to use your stencils than your sprays or things like that. You can always use them this way. Let's do a little crushed olive up here. There we go. Isn't that pretty? I love that. Okay, and I think we're gonna, I don't know if I'm gonna put any on the, I may put a little bit on this side. Yeah, let's put a little on this side. See, you talked me right into it. Okay, I don't need the violet anymore. Oops, I need to start lower. Okay, well, let's see, I like these. Let's put some of these over here. I think I just had a customer drive up. If I did, I may have to stop this and start again. If I do, I apologize, but I have to take care of my local customers too. Alright, and then again, put a little bit of brown just down the center. That shows your stem. So there you go. And then we need a little bit right here. So let's do this one. We haven't done this one before. And I think on this one I may use a little bit of abandoned coral on the flowers. You know, wildflowers are a lot of different colors, And that's kind of what we're going for here. And then our stem again. Okay, there it is. Thought I'd lost it. Okay, there we go. I love that. What do you think? Let me know what you think in the comments. Okay, let's put these inks back together so that I don't let them all dry out before I forget. And then we'll go from there. Okay, put all our daubers back up. And we do sell these little daubers in a pack. I think there's a pack of 10 maybe, something like that. They are wonderful for things like this. They do work well. Okay, so we've got that, and I want to show you what, I haven't showed you what the quote is going to be that we're going to use this week yet. I need to do that. The quote or Bible scripture that we're going to use this week, and I think I got this off of Pinterest. I am not sure. I saw it somewhere and I copied it to my phone. So it's the 23rd Psalm, but it's a little bit of a twist on the 23rd Psalm. I'm sure you guys, most all of you know the 23rd Psalm. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. But what this one does is it takes each line and it kind of gives a descriptive term for each line. It says, the Lord is my shepherd, and that equals, well, let's see, not equals, but the Lord is my shepherd, that's relationship. I shall not want, that's supply. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures, that's rest. He leadeth me beside the still waters, that's refreshment. He restoreth my soul, that's healing. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness, that's guidance. For his name's sake, that's purpose. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, that's testing. And I know we've all been tested. We've all walked through that valley of the shadow of death where we thought that things were so bad that they couldn't get any worse. I will fear no evil, that's protection. For thou art with me, that's faithfulness. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me, that's discipline. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies, that's hope. Thou anointest my head with oil, that's consecration. My cup runneth over, that is abundance. Do we all not have abundance? If you're watching this video right now, you have abundance because you have electricity, or you couldn't be watching the video. You have internet, you couldn't be watching the video, or a nice phone. You know, we all have abundance in our life. We can look around and find lots of things that we need to be thankful for. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. That's blessings. And I will dwell in the house of the Lord. That's security forever. That's eternity. So that is what we're going to put down today for our scripture. And what I have done, and I'm not going to make you watch every bit of this because it would take forever, but I have cut this up in strips. I printed it out and then I cut it up in strips, and I'm just going to put these strips on here at various various locations. I'll put the 23rd Psalm there, but then I may start over here and then put another line, over this way, that kind of thing. So I'll go all down through there doing that, and we'll start that first. I'll start it off and you can watch a little bit of it, and then I'll cut it out and I'll come back when I have that done and let you see what that looks like. And I need my good scissors. What have I done with my good scissors? Okay, so what we're going to do is just trim this off. And I'm going to find my good scissors because I cannot use those things. My little babies was over here, so they have They like to play with my things, and I don't mind. I do not mind at all. If they would just put it back, that's the problem. Uh-oh. And I think one of them might have left the top off of my glue a little. There we go. Not a problem. I just enjoy having my babies over. Okay, so we're going to put them down like that. And then we'll cut this one off. We'll cut the excess off of the end. And, you know, we'll put this one like that maybe. You see how dirty my hands get when I do this kind of thing? I like that. I don't mind that at all. It washes right off. Alright. Okay, I'll let you watch a few more. And then we'll cut and come back when I have it on there. Because I don't want to keep you. I know everybody's got a busy life and I don't have time to sit and watch an hour video. Even though I love watching hour videos when I have time. But I don't have the time, as I know you don't either. Okay. I shall not want. I have to make sure I put these in the right order. Let's see. I know the next one starts with he, so here we go. He maketh me to lie down. So we're going to put that one on there. And I'm just using the art glitter glue to put this down. And I put way too much on that one. Ooh, that one will stick well. You could use your Mod Podge, not Mod Podge. You could use your decoupage, your mixed media, whatever, to put these down with. You don't have to use glue. I'm going to wipe my hands because I see I'm getting a little bit of the color on there from my hands. Okay, so I'm going to cut here. I'll come back when I have it all down and we will go from there. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, here we go again. All I did was put these down and I put them, you know, randomly, a little bit, some large, some small, and I've stamped a couple of butterflies. My battery cut off, so I had to start everything over again. I apologize for that. And then I had a customer come in, so it's going to get a little crazy today. But we are back. Let's see if we can get a little pop dot on this little birdie, because I want to stamp the little bird. And since these are older stamps, they don't stick to the blocks very well anymore. But we want to put the little birdie down somewhere in here. Very, very good. I like that. It's not very dark. I think I will stamp one just a little darker. I'm using Faded Jean on this one. See if we can put him right there. We'll put one over here first. I have to move it on my block a little bit. There we go. And these, you know, this is not going to stamp really, really crisp because of the background that you have. And that's okay by me. I don't mind. I just want the hint of a bird there. I don't necessarily need the full effect, but that one's stamped pretty good. You're going to have to wait a little bit, let them dry, because it takes a little longer to dry since we have doctored up our background. There we go. Alright. And I think the only other thing that I want to put down is I'm going to use this little stamp, and it is from Key to My Heart, and it's this little bird on the branch right there. And I'm thinking I want to put that right there because it seems like there's not enough right there. Let's see if how I can get it in there right like I want it. Okay, put it on this side. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so I'm going to ink this up in I'm going to ink the little bird in blue in the Faded Jeans. And I don't mind if it goes a little bit over on the branches. It's not a big deal to me. And then I'm going to ink up the branch in Crushed Olive, just so that it kind of matches the rest. And we'll put him down right there. There we go. That works. Okay, and I know it may be a little hard for you to see, but it did fill in the gaps there. So I think the only other thing that we're going to do, and I have literally glued my sheet to this paper towel because I had to wait a while when my customer was here and I didn't get to take it up right away. Note to self, always take your paper towel out. Okay, so the only other thing we're going to do is I want to go around the edges with a little bit of this gold gelato, just to kind of frame it in a little bit. Okay, and then you can just take your finger and smear that in a little bit. That just gives it a little bit of a gold frame. I like that. And there you go. That's it. That is the final page. I hope you like it. As you can see, this is buckling up a little bit, but what I'll do is when all of this completely dries is I'll put a heavy book on the top, and it will be fine next week. I'll show you how good it will look. Okay guys, that's it. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and let me see your art journals. If you do it on YouTube, give me a link to your YouTube channel so that I can watch your scripture journals, art journals, whatever. I get lots of ideas from you guys, lots of inspiration. So also, if you're not a member, come over and become a member of our Scrapbooking with Me members room so that you can post your projects and videos and all of your art journals and things there. We'd love to see them. And we will talk to you guys later. We will see you probably tomorrow with another video. Don't forget to check out under this video the blog hop, all of the artists that's going to be with us. And we hope that you can join us. See you next time, guys. Bye-bye.